Against crowd explodes with gang vocals, banjo rips, and thick curtains and a broken sting law raps. Gospel cloud, freestyle rap, freestyle route. Chino clicking at the old back door, it came down low, but it rings up high. King Jesus riding through them Backwoods Sky. Well, I heard about a man from a Bethlehem shed, had a crown in the heavens, but no place for his head. Walked in the dust with the poor unfed, raised up the broken and he woke the dead. Talked so plain, but it struck so deep, made the proud men squirm and the demons weep. Turned over tables with a fire-eyed sweep, still calmed the storm with a word to the deep. He healed blind eyes and he cleansed disease, made the cripple jump and the hard hearts freeze. Ate with sinners and he moved with ease, held all creation but he dropped to his knees. Down in the garden where the night got black, took all the weight that would break your back. Every chain of hell came on the attack, but the Lamb stood firm and he never turned back. Can I get a witness in the mud and rain? Can I get a shout through the hurt and pain? From the church house pew to the county line, ain't nobody like this King divine. Jesus, Lord of the holler, Lord of the flame. Jesus, every dirty road shouts his name. Jesus, he broke my curse and he bore my blame. He's alive and he's still the same. Jesus, from the cross to the empty grave. Jesus, mighty to rescue, strong to save. Jesus, let the choir rise and the sinner say, Jesus made a way. Hey, 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 King Jesus made a way. Now the law said guilty and the death stood tall. Every last soul gonna choke and fall, but it took that hammer and it took that gall, stretched out his hands and he paid it all. Blood ran down on the timber grain, mercy roared through the sin and shame. Hell got loud but it lost that game. Sunday morning changed the whole darn frame. Stone rolled back and the grave caved in. Death got whipped and he rose again. Now the devil talks but he cannot win, cause the Nazarene crushed the head of sin. And I ain't just talking religion dust, I'm talking scars and a holy trust. A risen king and a love so just that'll raise dead bones from the swamp and rust. Can I get a holler from the Say Set Free? Can I get a stomp from the Jubilee? From the shotgun shack to the river wide, there's a risen Savior on our side. Jesus, Lord of the holler, Lord of the flame. Jesus, every dirt road shouts his name. Jesus, he broke my curse and he bore my blame. He's alive and he's still the same. Jesus, from the cross to the empty grave. Jesus, mighty to rescue, strong to save. Jesus, let the choir rise and the sinner say,
King Jesus made a way.
he came from glory down to the dust, walked through the sorrow to gather us. Ooh, nails couldn't hold him, stone couldn't stay, grave couldn't keep him, he burst away. Yeah, woo. Yeah, I was low in the ditch, all mud, no light, dead on the inside, couldn't stand upright. Then he stepped in the dark with a robe so white, said, son, come home, now I'm walking right. No voodoo swamp, no snake or spin, no hustle can wash what he calls sin. But grace came down and it pulled me in. Now I'm born again with a fire within. From Galilee dust to the Texas plain, he's still breaking chains in the pouring rain, still touching lepers, still healing pain, still rising up in the hearts of men. Talking about Jesus, not a mascot, not a myth. I mean the lion and the lamb, the first